पॉलिसी बाजार पर 1 करोड़ रुपए का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस केवल 450 रुपए महीने से शुरू। वाह!
News now from Karnataka, where over 1 lakh Lingayats are protesting today in Belagavi. The Panchamasali Lingayats are protesting near the Suvarna Soudha. They are demanding reservation, and will hiking of reservation for SC/ST prove costly for the BJP now in Karnataka because of the recent commitment to hiking those reservations. Now you have this the Lingayats coming out to the streets asking for more reservation. Let's go across to Shrija now for more. And Shrija, give us more details about who's spearheading this entire protest, and how big of a worry is this protest for the Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai?
Well, the deadline given by the Lingayat community was on the 19th. Now, what really rekindled their reservation demand was only after the Karnataka government went ahead and also hiked the reservation, especially for the scheduled caste. That is from 15% to nearly 17%, and as far as the tribes are concerned, from 4% to 7%. And that goes way beyond the Supreme Court's cap of 50% as far as Karnataka goes. It stands nearly at 56%. Now, keeping that in mind, and also especially where the Lingayat community, especially we're talking about the sub-sect, the Panchamasali Lingayats, which constitute over 60 to 70% of the Lingayats population. We're talking about the Lingayats population, which is at least about 17% of the Karnataka's population. Now, that determines the poll outcomes during the elections are concerned. Now, this is a poll-bound state, and yes, this particular protest has a huge, political ramifications as far as the BJP is concerned, because the major vote bank that we're talking about is the Lingayats itself, after, the Vocaligas. So clearly we do not, as far as the BJP government is concerned, though they have already missed the 19th deadline, we see that the Lingayat seers now, which is being spearheaded by Mrityunjaya Swamiji. Now that's being spearheaded by him, a very prominent seer, Lingayat seer, and over 1 lakh is in attendance that we're witnessing. It's a massive protest where they started their rally from Hirekerur, and then they are almost walking towards Suvarna Soudha. Of course, they do not have that permission to come in the premises near anywhere close to Suvarna Soudha, but we also see those visuals on the screen that show clearly that police are forming a human chain, so that especially the protesters do not cross that human chain and also cause any untoward incidents. But for now, that is a message, a political message from the Lingayat seers to especially Basavaraj Bommai, to tell him and also to send a message out there to the BJP that the Lingayats form a larger chunk as far as, the poll outcomes are concerned. Because, for example, in the Kittur, Karnataka region, which was earlier known as Mumbai, Karnataka, it constitutes nearly about 7 districts. And that already has at least an influence of over 100 seats for the BJP. So that clearly is a huge number as far as elections for the BJP is concerned. Now the question remains, how exactly is the BJP or, the Bommai government is going to hike the reservation status as far as the Panchamasali Lingayats are concerned. Now, their demands have been that they want to hike, since they form the larger chunk as far as the Lingayat community is concerned. They want to hike their status, especially as far as the jobs, government jobs, and also in the education sector, from 5% to nearly 15%. Now, their question has remained that if you could hike that reservation as far as the SC/ST is concerned, remember that is only just a poll agenda. Also, another huge controversial talk within the government here, and as well as far as the Congress is concerned, where they go on to talk about this is just a political gimmick as far as the hiking in reservation for the SC/ST is concerned. Now we have on the other hand the Lingayats who have taken out on the streets and also threatening the Bommai government, sending out a message, a very clear message that if he does not really pay heed to their demands, things can go really different. Because yes, of course, on one hand, majority of the the Lingayats votes are of course with the BJP, but also at certain places it's divided amongst the BJP and the Congress as well. So that could also be another trigger point.
All right, Shrija, thanks so much for joining us with those details. So that protest currently taking place.